It's so cold. Other than Colorado, I don't think we've ever been in cold, this cold.
It is 41 degrees. It's windy.
We're still cold.
We just had breakfast.
I almost just stepped in a puddle. So we're on our way to a museum right now. That's pretty much the plans for today. We just ate at a place called the French Quarter. No, not the French Quarter. That's in New Orleans. What was it called? Collins Quarter. And it was so good. We can cross. The light is... Okay, so let's see where we're going now. Okay, let's stop here. Okay, so if we go straight ahead and then make a left on the next one, we'll be where we're going. And it's called the Owens Thomas House and Slave Quarters. And it's a museum, and it's like one of the three. So there's like a package that you can buy where you pay 20 bucks and you get access to 3 museums, and this is one of them. I should have saved my coffee for now so that I could keep my hands warm because I'm freezing. Oh, there's the museum that we're gonna go to. It's right there on the front. Anyways, all we talk about is how cold it is. But honestly, that's all I can think about. So we're inside the Thomas Owens Museum, and we're waiting for the guided tour that starts at 10:40, so we made it right on time. Oh, there's a cute little bench here. So serene, nice and quiet.
So it was originally built for Richard Richardson. He was a shipping merchant here at the port of Savannah.
Fancy in this room, and that's because this was the second most social room of the house, second to that fancy withdrawing room.
So now we're walking towards Jones Street, which is supposed to be the prettiest street in America. We also left the museum. We went to the Davenport and the Thomas Owens house. Oh my God, I'm in like historical heaven today. There's so much beauty and so much history in this city.
Peach, I think it's called peach and apple sangria.
And I got a Chatham Artillery punch. It's really good. It's a Chatham Artillery punch. And it's got a ton of different kinds of liquors like wine. The guy said it was a mixture of a sangria and like a Long Island iced tea. Fried green tea.
The waitress was talking to some lady, and she was saying that it was difficult to move the tables around because the floor is about 200 years old. So it's pretty cool.
There you have it, guys. 200-year-old floors. Hi, guys. And right now I'm standing in one of the filming locations of Lady and the Tramp, but it turns out that the whole floor, like the cobblestone street, was actually CGI'd. So it looks nothing like you see it in the movie. Definitely very interesting what they can do with technology nowadays. But Wright Square is behind me, and that's one of the filming locations of the movie. So we came to the old pink house, and when we got here, the lady told us there was a 45-minute wait, but then she walked us to the bar, and then the manager told us that the 45-minute wait was for the bar seats. But then when we said we were leaving, he was really accommodating. I don't remember what his name is, but he was really nice, and he found us a table, and now we've ordered a burger and some ravioli. And hopefully the food is good, because it sounds good, and the place is really nice. It's a very well-known, like it had 4.5 stars of 14,000 reviews. So I'm kind of excited about checking it out and see what it's all about. So I got a tip for you guys. If you go to the Pink House and you're not into like super fancy dining, but you like more of like a cozy environment, the basement, okay? What's called the Planter's Tavern, which is just the basement of the old Pink House. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna insert a clip. It was so nice and cozy there. They had like 2 fireplaces, leather couches everywhere, and then like just like tavern style tables, and same drinks, same restaurant food. The only difference was the environment, and it was just really cozy, and I really enjoyed the tavern. And then the bar there is really cool, and you have like the exposed beams, and I don't know, it just felt very laid back. That's what it felt like. It felt very laid back. Now we're walking around, we're going back to our hotel room. It's only like 8:30, but we're both so tired. We left at like 8:30. So we've been walking around for like 12 hours. So babe, favorite place of today?
Favorite place? The first museum that we visited.
Yeah.
What's the name of the guy?
The Thomas Owens
the Owens.
house. I really liked that place too. I also really liked how they had like the exposed floors, so that you could see like the original plumbing of the house, which was one of the first houses in the United States.
It was the first house in the United States with
to
the
have plumbing.
system.
Yeah. Even before the White House. That was pretty impressive.
35 years, I think, before the White House, and then 100 years before anybody could have it in the United States.
Yeah, and then we found the cutest bookstore. Oh, ooh, the lighting just got really weird. Okay, where were we talking? Yeah, so it was one of the first places to have plumbing, even before the White House. And obviously they were like uber rich. I don't even remember what the guy used to do, but he only lived there for a couple years because then he went broke. So 3 years.
Yeah,
they spent a ton of money on this house, and they lived there for 3 years.
Very interesting, like the letters that he wrote and how they lived back in the day.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna keep walking to our hotel room. Catch you guys later, because my arm is like killing me, and I can feel my back muscles burning from holding this camera.
Is the answer, not prohibition. This anti-Zulu movement will run itself out over due course of time, because the people will see that it rests on un-American ideals and interferes with personal liberties. The American people will never stand for it. Moderation, Mrs. Stevens. That is the only American way forward. Our industry is a perfectly legitimate one. It is one of the greatest payers of taxes to the government and one of the largest employers of labor in America. Why should it not be maintained and sustained?
open that door. So just a square, not gonna cut it. You gotta go a little bit further than that. The corners of this mini fort kind of jut out at the tips a little bit. If somebody's coming at you, you are covered. So once this is done, it makes them feel pretty.
So where are we?
I don't know where we are. You're asking the wrong person.
We're at the Wormslow
Yeah.
Historic Site. You read the history thing on the plaque. So now we're gonna go look at the colonial, like a reenactment thing that they have. How does it feel to live like a colonist?
Not good.
Welcome back to Florida. Lovely weather. You couldn't tell from the weather that this is the Sunshine State. Our trip was timed perfect because Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it didn't rain at all. Saturday was a little bit of overcast, and then we woke up this morning to horrendous weather, and the drive down from Georgia to Florida has been nothing but rain and cold and just nasty all around. But we are anxious to get back home. We're both super tired. We had a great time, but there's nothing like home.